Welcome to another episode of Pub Football with Miles and Jimmy, the show where we talk about the Premier League and we have a couple of beers while we do. In the Miles Blumson Beer Advent Calendar, not one I sponsored, just the one I'm drinking from, today, for the 19th of December, is a Dark Arts Hazelnut Surreal Stout. Still open for advertising. We haven't had any contact yet, surprising me.
I'm not surprised in any way, shape or form, but yeah.
Odd. Baffling. Anyway, going on to this weekend's Premier League games. First game of the weekend could be huge. 12:30, Everton hosting Arsenal at Goodison Park. 3 o'clock on Saturday, Aston Villa Southampton, Bournemouth against Burnley, Brighton Sheffield United, Newcastle Palace at St James's Park, Norwich against Wolves. Saturday is a humdinger, isn't it? Match of the day is going to be great. And then later, the late game is Manchester City hosting Leicester City at the Etihad. Big game. And on Sunday, Watford will host Man United at Vicarage Road, and Tottenham will be hosting Chelsea at 4:30, and West Ham Liverpool is postponed. So that's not happening because of the Club World Cup. Because Liverpool are away, so West Ham Liverpool postponed, so they will
just about linked it yesterday, didn't they? Liverpool. That was terrible again.
Yeah. Oh well. On to the first game of the weekend. Could be two new managers. Everton against Arsenal. Saturday, 12:30. Ancelotti's been lined up by Everton. Yep. Arteta's been lined up by Arsenal. Some people think it should be the other way around.
No, Yeah, right, where do we start? Firstly, fair play to Everton. I think Ancelotti's a great signing.
You don't think you'd give Duncan Ferguson a couple more games?
I would have, yeah, I completely agree. I think he's done a really good job so far.
Apart from the Moise Keane thing.
Yeah, and to be fair, to get back, they 2-0 down against Leicester in a week, to get back to 2 was a great effort. They were very unlucky to go out on penalties. Yeah. He's done a really good job. Why would you not give him another sort of 2-3 weeks?
Need someone now.
I don't think they do, though. I think they're right. And you've taken a manager who only works with top players who are there to go.
Let's analyse this Everton squad quickly.
Oh,
because they've got some top players.
Yeah, of course they do.
Who's their goalkeeper? Pickford's a decent goalkeeper. Luca Dean is a good left back.
Coleman's
Seamus Coleman's I think he's sort of lost half a step since he had that really bad injury.
Yeah.
However, he's still decent. And they've got Sidibe, who was in the France World Cup squad, World Cup winner. Centre-back is a problem. Mason Holgate I like, the other two I don't.
Yeah, agreed.
And then their midfield, like Delph's decent. Iwobi's all right. Davies could be a top player. Richarlison's great. Calvert-Lewin's doing okay, works hard. They need a striker though. And Bernard, we both like Bernard. And Sigurdsson.
Well, there's been talk of Ibrahimovic coming to Everton, which I wouldn't be surprised at in any way, shape or form.
That'd be a good signing.
But yeah, for me, Ancelotti's a top 2-3 team and take them and go and see what you can do with them. But to take an Everton side,
Napoli weren't the top 2 team,
third best team in the league.
Yeah, but were they when he started?
But they are though. Like after Juventus, you suddenly go, well, who else is
Actually,
there?
they were second best.
Exactly, and this is the problem for me. It's a massive ask for a team who where are they at the moment? 15th probably.
Yeah,
that's a big ask. And it's just, I really like Ancelotti, don't get me wrong, but I think he's better at a top club.
He's better when it's done for him.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I agree. I personally don't think he is a manager who's going to do something long term. I think he's there for a couple of seasons.
He's quite old.
Yes, agreed. He's a great manager, but he's not a...
No, I mean he's old. Like he's not going to be there long term anyway. So he will die.
No, agreed. Well, yeah, it's like Hodgson. He's going to die too.
Hodgson will still be managing. There'll be an urn in the manager's seat, barking out orders.
10,000 games for Palace.
Yeah, exactly. As for United, as for Arsenal, Mikel Arteta looks like he's all but unveiled now. That is a brave move. Aubameyang's brother's been slagging him off on Instagram. AFTV posted saying that he was pretty much confirmed. Arsenal Fan TV, if you don't know what AFTV is. And then Aubameyang's brother put underneath, just like Ljungberg, manager with no experience, what are these people thinking? And that's not good considering his brother's the club captain.
Well, he's probably going to leave too.
Apparently he's desperate to leave.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's been terrible in recent weeks. Yeah, it's a big call. We've spoke about this in the last couple of weeks. I've gone, no, they can't do that. But I've come around to the idea that it's not a bad decision.
Is that because it's happening and you just had to...
No.
Is it because you thought about it as in, this is going to happen, let's try and find the positives?
No, I think you look at it and you go, it is a long-term project, isn't it? That squad is absolutely rubbish.
Are they going to give him long term though? Because we know how bad Arsenal fans are.
That's the thing. I think everyone's just got to sit tight and just go, do you know what?
But
this could take 3-4 seasons.
It's not going to.
But it's going to have to. There's going to have to be someone who's going to come in there and do this job.
Yeah, but the fans will turn immediately.
Well, I think fans have got to be more realistic.
Fans will turn by the end of this season.
It doesn't matter. We are a top 10 side at the moment. That's it. We're no better than that. We're terrible.
Yeah.
And it's going to take at least 2-3 seasons to sort this mess out. There's too many overpaid, useless, don't work hard enough. There's lots of rubbish in that squad at the moment that needs to be binned, and I do back Arteta to do it.
Yeah.
And someone's got to do it because it's rubbish at the moment.
Right, battle of the two, possibly two new managers, possibly two
caretaker
managers.
I don't think either of them being
Well, two caretaker managers going up against each other at Goodison Park. Everton Arsenal score prediction.
Home win, 2-0.
I think it's going to be 2-1 Everton. Yeah. You can just see them get Arsenal just terrible at the moment.
Yeah.
Aston Villa Southampton. Oh gosh, just a boring game.
Horrific games.
Just a boring game. Yeah, it's a really bad week. Aston Villa Southampton. We keep saying that we think Villa are good, but they never win.
They played to Villa. Well, they're in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll talk midweek. That was just ridiculous.
I'd like to say right now, I actually thought Liverpool's youth team actually played quite well.
Yeah, but they didn't have the nous. So
No, exactly. But I've got to say, Harvey Elliott, by the way, is a
great
player. He's going to be brilliant when he's older.
Yeah, he's 16. He's going to play for England.
So good.
He's going to play for England. I'm surprised he's not already in the under-21.
And yeah, it was just a little bit of experience. The keeper was crap and he let in a couple of rubbish goals. Yeah. And to be fair, they played really well. It's just, never mind.
Southampton and Aston Villa are on the same amount of points. Southampton are in the relegation zone. Aston Villa are out of the relegation zone. It's goal difference separates them. This is a really hard game to call. They're both on 15 points.
And we've slated
Southampton and built up Aston Villa. But like I just said, Aston Villa just aren't winning Premier League games. They're not. You keep saying they'll be fine. They'll be fine. But the point is, they don't win or draw enough games.
I'd say right now they'll win at the weekend.
I think Southampton are going to do it.
That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, right.
I thought you said Villa weren't.
Villa weren't winning enough games. You said they'll win.
That's why I thought you meant Southampton. I was like, do you know what? I think Southampton's going to win this week.
Yeah, I do as well. I think Danny Ings will score. I think it'll be 1-0 and I think it'll be rubbish.
Yeah, agreed. Southampton will just pull out a result out of nowhere again and just go, let's still win the mix.
The one thing that comforts me about this is the fact that if Aston Villa go down, Grealish moves and Grealish can go to a better side. I think if they stay up, he stays.
Do you reckon Grealish will go in January?
No. I think he's club captain. He's club captain. He loves the club. It's the club he supported as a kid. He'll stay for the season.
And they could go to Wembley.
Yeah,
give it a go.
He'll stay for the season. Yeah. Bournemouth. Well, no. Yeah, what we said. You said 1-0.
Yeah,
1-0 as well.
Yeah.
1-0 Southampton.
I think Southampton.
Bournemouth, Burnley. Another terrible game. Bournemouth a huge win last week against Chelsea. So needed. However, that's their win for a bit, I think. Whereas Burnley will win. Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think they'll go back to losing 2-3.
2-3 and then they'll win one and that will keep them up. But they'll get to a point where they look precarious, then they'll pick out a win out of nowhere.
They're an odd team at home. They're just not the type of team who are going to play on the offensive and they're going to take control of it. And
I believe is still out. Callum Wilson's out.
Yeah.
They're two key players. As for Burnley, you know what you're going to get. Chris Wood's on form. Ashley Barnes is still doing all right. I can see Burnley winning 2-0.
1-0. Yeah.
We were going to be the same all week, weren't we? Brighton, Sheffield United. I can only see this being an away win. Sheffield United haven't dropped any points away from home yet this season. Brighton are doing all right, but Sheffield United, I think, I look at the two teams, and Sheffield United are a better side than Brighton.
I don't disagree. They need 3 points to stay up? Dropped them?
No, they need another 20.
Well,
they're 24, 22, 24 points.
3-4 more wins, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. You said 3 points.
What that could be done
worth. Yeah, 3 points would get this weekend instead. No, they need. Yeah, they don't need.
They could be safe by Christmas. Next year, sorry.
Yeah, they will be. I think they will be. Sheffield United, Brighton. Brighton, I like Brighton, I really do. But there's not much to say about these games because they're going to be terrible. There's not many talking points. They really aren't.
It feels like it is like the week before Christmas where you go, well, next week they're really good games.
Well, Boxing Day is going to be good.
Yeah, it's just the crap before the week of Christmas, isn't it? It's like, oh, let's get the crap games out of the way.
Curb your language, please. Every time. Sheffield
so
United, Brighton. I'm going to go 3-0 Sheffield United.
That's big, isn't it?
I just like Sheffield away from home as well.
I think it's going to be a draw. I actually think Brighton are better than you're making it.
No, I think Brighton are good. Sheffield United are that good away from home.
I think Morpon might nick a goal and
all right.
probably Lundstrom
1-1. You go 1-1.
Yeah.
1-1 draw. Low scoring. Sheffield United normally hit the target, hit the net a few times. Newcastle Crystal Palace. My God, what a bad game.
That's 4 on the trot, you said now. And
yeah.
I'm getting to the point where I don't know what to say to you anymore.
It's very well known that we don't like Crystal Palace because we think they're terrible and we want them to. We just think they should go. They should be one of the worst teams in the league, but they keep picking up points.
It's hard to say what's going to be the last match of the day this weekend. It's so bad.
The thing is, Newcastle Palace is the type of game that could end up 2-2,
3-2,
because they've got some attacking talent.
Yeah, so I'll probably score.
Yeah, Saint Maximin, is he injured again?
I don't know, but
Zaha and they've got some good players going forward. Palace, but it's just terrible. It's just depressing games this week. I don't get excited by any of those games.
Home win. I think Bruce will keep.
I'm gonna go away win.
Oh, don't say it.
I'm gonna go 1-0. Yeah, no, but I think it will be.
It'll be tight, it'll be rubbish. I'd like to see Jonathan score a goal.
It's two teams that won't want to try and dictate the game.
No.
They both want to play on the counter-attack.
Yeah, it's going to be boring.
It's going to be stalemate. I'm going to go 1-0 Palace.
1-0 Newcastle.
Awful. Norwich Wolves, slightly better. This will be more entertaining. Wolves, you heard Adama Traore, apparently all the Spurs players after last weekend said sign him. Because he rinsed him.
Yeah.
Absolutely rinsed him.
The most informed player in the Premier League at the moment, isn't he?
Pretty much. Norwich have had a bit of an upturn almost. They're going down.
Do what they do. They'll be rubbish for 3 games, then suddenly nick a point or win a game away from home, and you go, oh, fair play.
They're going down. They drew with Leicester last. They beat Arsenal recently. They've done well against the top teams this year so far.
Yeah, great.
They have. They lost to Man United, but they beat City.
Drew against Arsenal.
They got battered by Liverpool first game. Drew against Arsenal. Did well against Chelsea, I believe.
Drew away at Leicester. It's a great result.
However, I think Wolves will beat them.
Slipped too far, isn't it?
Yeah,
agreed. 3-0.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go 2-1. I think
Pookie's back and forth.
This has been like such a subdued episode because they're rubbish games. So finally, let's get our teeth into something. Manchester City against Leicester City.
Oh, that's a huge game.
This is a good game, especially with Liverpool not playing. I know Liverpool would have a game in hand, but it's an opportunity to gain some ground. And that puts the pressure on Liverpool. Especially if Leicester win.
I completely agree. Liverpool are, where are they, in Qatar at the moment? Struggling with the conditions and winning games. And yeah, I agreed.
It's just a chance for those numbers to get closer together. And even with Liverpool's game in hand, it means that they then have... So if this is a draw, Liverpool then go into that game in hand and just go, great.
I assume both these teams have 2 games in hand, in a sense, on Liverpool in the next couple of weeks. I don't expect Liverpool to be playing in a week's
Boxing
time.
Day.
Christ, yeah, we are close, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got a week. It's a week today, Boxing Day.
But surely there must be 2 games before Boxing Day.
There'll be one there'll be the weekend, then there'll be Boxing Day.
God, I thought there was a couple, because I was thinking if it went
they're not going to do Tuesday, Thursday.
But then Liverpool have Leicester on Boxing Day.
Great game.
That's a huge game. So if Leicester can do the deed, yeah.
Big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's massive. This game is massive.
Yeah.
Fair play to City were great last week.
City were.
For me, City, there's something about City this year I don't think is quite right.
I don't trust them.
No, nor do I.
I don't trust them at all. And I'm actually gonna go that Liverpool are gonna benefit. I think it's gonna be a draw.
I think City are just going to do it, but I don't want them to because I want Leicester to win the game.
I think it'll be 2-2.
I'm going 2-1, and it's going to be a really irritating, 89th minute penalty or something.
Or a screamer.
God, yeah.
Company last season.
Yeah, exactly. Leicester were great last year as well in that game.
They were.
Yeah, I'd love to see Leicester win it because Leicester are miles better than City in the league so far this year.
Yeah, they have been playing better football. Yeah. Absolutely. On to Sunday's games. Watford, Man United at Vicarage Road. This is not an easy game for Man United right now. Watford play like they did against Liverpool last weekend. They will give Man United a hell of a game.
This is a home win.
They did leave themselves a little bit open at the back for Man United's counter-attack.
This is a home win. Pearson was great last week. He got his tactics spot on.
He did.
And yeah, I can see him winning it. And I hope they do because they need the points.
What about Man United?
They've been all right. As you say, I think they're better away from home. But
this is away.
Watford are better away from home. But for me, Watford aren't the team to just go all out and you're going to have spaces behind. And
no, it was an open game against Liverpool. It really was. Yeah, it really was an open
Watford
game, and that would
like
suit
that.
Man United. I think they will be though, because if you're not going to be open, you do it against Liverpool.
But I think they'll sit tight. They'll take their chances when they get them corners.
The problem is they're not taking their chances. So if they'd taken their chances last week, they would have beat Liverpool.
Oh, great, but it's going to come. So
you've been saying that about Almiron scoring all season.
Almiron will score.
And about Liverpool slipping up in the league.
And about Liverpool will lose a game. And I will sit on this sofa in a Liverpool shirt when they lose a game and go, yes.
No,
not going to
no, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Don't do that.
Watford, Man United. I don't know. I've got a feeling Man United will still get there. I'm looking at the form of Rashford at the moment, and just thinking that he's going to lick his lips at going up against those Watford centre halves.
Mariappa.
Yeah, it's poor. Kabasele's not great.
Played against Colchester last night. Absolutely terrible. So I genuinely think Watford are going to nick it, and I hope they do. It might be the turnaround you think, do you know what, they're going to stay in the league.
Yeah.
And I hope it happens.
What do you think the score's going to be?
1-0.
I'm going to
think he's going to score a penalty.
I'm going to go 1-0 the other way. I think Rashford will score. On to the 4:30 games. Tottenham-Chelsea. One of the biggest games of the season. London derby. Lots of rivalry.
The biggest game of the season.
One of.
Yeah, agreed.
One of. Listen. One of the biggest games of the season. All right, Tottenham against Chelsea. This one is really difficult to call. Chelsea have had a bit of a wobble. Mourinho going back there. I can't say Tottenham are great. Like, we weren't good against Wolves. We got the job done.
You were so lucky to win the game.
Yeah.
So lucky. Yeah, well, as you say, Chelsea's form hasn't been great in the last couple of weeks. I think you're better suited away from home. I think you might just, hold the fort, keep it tight, nick a point, take it, job done.
Well, I think we can get at Chelsea's backline.
Yeah,
N'Golo Kante is just impossible, so we just bypass him. We're going to have to just try and bypass him, because our midfield, I would play in this game if I was Chelsea, I'd play Jorginho and Kante and push Kante up slightly, because if we play Dyer and Sissoko, there's two players who aren't great on the ball, and if Kante harries them, they'll give it away. And Jorginho, you're just going to have to trust him on Dele Alli. But if we go and play someone like Winks, I'd be tempted to play Kante deeper so that he could control Dele Alli, because Dele's playing fantastic this season at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. He's picked up his form. It's going to be interesting. I don't really know what to make of it. It's one of those games, isn't it, where I wouldn't be surprised if either team won 2 or 3-0.
Yeah, it could. It could just
it's
go
a weird
that way.
one where it's quite hard to call, because Chelsea might turn up, but I can also see them having an absolute shocker.
Interesting to see who Lampard picks.
I think the Spurs are going to nick it, and I hope they don't, but I think they might do.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the dawning for Lampard that, do you know what?
This is a tough job.
Proper job at the moment.
Well, if Spurs win, we go level with Chelsea into 4th.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think our goal difference is worse, but I'll take it.
But the thing is, you're going that way.
And they're going that way.
Yeah.
So we're in the ascendancy. We've got the momentum.
And January's coming. You're going to get rid of Ericsson by the sounds of it.
Well, I hope so. He's a waste of a shirt.
I think there was an interview with Levy yesterday. He said he'd even give him away to a rival because he doesn't want him at the club, which I'd do exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Levy said that?
Yeah.
Great.
Heard it on the radio.
Love that from Levy.
Yeah.
I'll look that up.
You don't want players who don't want to be there.
No. Score, please, mate.
I think Spurs are going to nick it 2-1.
I'm going to go 1-1.
I think there's a slight
think
naivety
1-1.
about Chelsea,
Yeah,
and I think that's Mourinho will be all in.
I'm going to go 1-1, but I'm going to go that we'll jump ahead of Chelsea by the end of the festive period.
Do you know who you've got coming up?
I think Bournemouth. Could
Okay.
be wrong. Might even be Sheffield. No, we've got Sheffield United.
Chelsea got Arsenal.
We haven't
so
played
that's 3
Norwich
points.
yet. There's a few teams we haven't played yet, and they're not. We've played the big teams. This is the last of the big teams. So we've got.
Chelsea got Arsenal over Christmas. I know that for a fact, which means they'll be fine.
We've got some winnable games coming up. Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think we've played. We have played Burnley. I think Bournemouth. Maybe Palace. No, we beat Palace. We beat Bournemouth and Norwich. I think is all that's left for us on this round of fixtures. And Liverpool. We haven't played Liverpool yet.
Have you not?
No. I know. Nuts. Anyway, because West Ham Liverpool is postponed, that was pub football with Michael and Jimmy. We have a weird one this week because the games are dreadful.
I don't feel like we were that enthusiastic.
We didn't
in
warm
any
up.
point, shape, or
We didn't
form
warm
during
up.
that.
No.
It was,
I swear it's going to be better on Monday.
would you like to talk about the Champions League draw in any way, shape, or form, or do something like that as we're sat here?
Well, it's getting a bit long, but yeah, let's just do it really quickly. Do you remember who's got who?
So you got Leipzig,
Yeah.
difficult.
Very difficult.
Chelsea have got Munich, difficult. City have got. Oh no, it's not
Real
Barca.
Madrid?
It's Real Madrid. Yes,
Yeah.
it is Real Madrid, and Liverpool have got.
Atletico.
That's the one.
Liverpool got Atletico.
That is the hardest draw they could have got. I'm delighted they've got them. Yeah,
all the teams have got a difficult draw. And
Yeah.
people who are writing off Leipzig are top of the Bundesliga right now. They're above Bayern Munich. They're playing fantastic football.
they've got Nagelsmann as manager, and their
They've got some
their
good
squad is
players.
full of kids who are
They've
actually
got,
very good.
Ethan Ampadu's not even getting a game.
Basically, Leipzig are the equivalent of Salzburg, who are just slightly better. That is what.
And they've got rapid centre halves as well.
Yeah, they are a really good side. And I think you might really struggle.
Oh, I think we will.
And
I think we're going to really need to turn up.
I think you might go out. I think Chelsea will go
Timo
out.
Werner up top's a good player.
Yeah, Forsberg's decent. You've got some really good players there. Especially back four, as you said, they are rapid and they're all kids who are just trying to learn their trade.
If Bayern played like they did against Spurs, Chelsea will.
Chelsea are going to go out.
Yeah. Filipe Coutinho,
Yeah.
whatever his name is, was great. Absolutely fantastic. Serge Gnabry, great. Lewandowski, wonderful.
Yeah.
They've got just very, very good footballers.
Yeah.
They could be far too good for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, City is one I'm looking forward to because I think City can get through that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because obviously Real Madrid are usually.
They're ageing, Real Madrid.
Yeah, and they're always terrible in the league till like January, and all of a sudden everything comes good, and they're quite good in
Well, they're
Europe.
joint top.
They're
Boring
doing
El
okay.
Clasico, 0-0.
0-0.
But I look at it and I go, Benzema 30s, Bale 30s, Modric 30s, Isco's late 20s now.
I think the only thing they have on their side is the experience of winning the competition.
Marcelo old, Ramos old, Carvajal's not as good as he used to be.
I get that, but I think they might have enough nous about them to get through it.
I don't know. I look at that City team and I just think they're just better. They're a better side. They've got better players. And then Liverpool, Atletico Madrid.
I think that's
fantastic.
a massive game. I think of all the teams Liverpool could have got, that's the hardest draw.
Yeah.
Because they're so well drilled defensively. They've now got João Felix, Morata. They've got decent players on the counter.
But Liverpool have been fantastic.
I agree, but there is a point this year where they will do something the way you go, oh my god, they've really screwed it up.
I think the fans would be fine if that happened in the Champions League.
I would give it a miss this year. They've won it. Well, they got to the final and won it last year. And I think out of the draw, that's the hardest draw of the lot.
Okay. Excuse me.
Bless you.
After that,
Merry Christmas.
let's put our money where our mouth is.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Bayern. Who goes through?
Bayern Munich.
Spurs, Leipzig.
Leipzig.
I'm gonna back Spurs.
Where's the first game? Germany.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Did you win the group?
We came second.
So you're going to be
Home first.
Yeah, I think Leipzig will win
Leipzig. Okay. City, Madrid.
that. City.
I'm gonna go City. Liverpool, Atletico.
Atletico.
Yeah, I agree with you. Apart from the Spurs one, I think Spurs will have enough. I think we can just have enough, just about.
Yeah.
If we turn up, Mourinho's very good at these types of fixtures.
Yeah, I'm going to say now, it's going to sound really bad, but I could see you winning the competition.
Hey.
I could. I really could.
I'd love that.
I think he has the nous in it to go.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Knows what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. And against big teams, will get you organised. I can imagine you winning it
Yeah.
if you get the draw.
Anyway, that was a weird episode of Pub Football. There's only one thing left to say. Cheers.
Cheers.